Did you know there's a time of day when stepping into the shower could quietly become one of the most dangerous things a senior can do? I didn't know either, until a neighbor of mine, a good man named Walter, didn't come out of his bathroom one morning. He lived alone, always kept to himself. But when the newspaper sat untouched for hours, someone checked in. They found him unconscious on the bathroom floor, slipped. No one knew for how long. He survived, but he never fully recovered. And his independence, that quiet pride he carried, never returned the same way again. And that got me thinking, how many of us are unknowingly putting ourselves at risk in the name of routine? Because here's the truth no one talks about. After 70, even something as simple as a hot morning shower can become dangerous, if done at the wrong time. Most seniors don't know this. They think they're just tired or stiff or maybe a little dizzy from sleep. But there's something more serious going on, something that happens inside the body, something we need to talk about. As we age, our bodies stop regulating blood pressure the way they used to. The signals don't fire as fast. The responses aren't as sharp. That means your blood pressure might be too low when you first wake up. Your balance might be off. Your circulation might be slow to catch up, especially if you haven't eaten yet. Now imagine stepping into a hot shower. Steam rising, muscles relaxing, blood vessels expanding from the heat. That can make your blood pressure drop even lower. And if you're already starting from a lower level, your heart has to work harder. Your brain might not get enough oxygen. That's when you feel lightheaded. Your vision blurs, your knees weaken, and all it takes is one moment of dizziness. One step onto a wet tile, one slip, that's how it happens. That's how lives change in seconds. I know this might sound alarming, but my goal isn't to scare you, it's to protect you, to help you keep your independence, your dignity, and your strength. Because once I learned this, I made a few simple changes, and I've been stronger ever since. Now let me tell you more about why this happens. It's not just about being tired in the morning. It's about what your body is doing behind the scenes. When you sleep, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops. That's normal. It helps the body rest. But when you wake up, especially after 70, it takes longer for those systems to get going again. Think of your body like an old engine. It still runs, but it needs a little more time to warm up. If you hit the gas too hard, too soon, it sputters. That's what happens when you rush into a hot shower first thing in the morning. I used to do it too. Wake up, stretch a bit, head straight to the bathroom, turn on the water, let the heat hit my back. It felt good, but I'd notice something else too. My heart would race a little. Sometimes I'd feel a little off balance. One morning I stepped out and nearly lost my footing. My vision darkened for a second. I caught myself, but it scared me, and it woke me up more than the water ever did. That's when I started paying attention. I read, I asked questions. I spoke to my doctor, and what I found was simple but powerful. The most dangerous time to shower after 70 is early morning, especially before eating. Your body needs fuel, it needs hydration. It needs movement before it faces something like heat and steam and a slippery surface. When I changed my routine, I felt the difference. Now I get up slowly. I sit for a few minutes. I drink a glass of water. I eat something small, even just a banana or a piece of toast. I move around a bit. And only then, maybe an hour after waking, do I shower. And guess what? I feel better, clearer, stronger, safer. It doesn't take much, just awareness. Just time. If you're listening to this and thinking, I've been doing it the wrong way all these years. Don't worry, you're not alone. Most people don't know. No one ever told us. But now you know. And now you can protect yourself. And if this message is helping you see something in a new way, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to Glowing Age. It helps us reach more people who need gentle, honest truths like this. People like you. People like Walter. You see, what happened to Walter could have happened to any of us. That's why I share his story, not to shame him, but to honor him, to say, your mistake taught us something, and we won't forget it. So what can you do right now to make your shower safer? I'll tell you more about the timing and the tools in the next breath. But for now, remember this, you are not fragile, you are not helpless, but you are wiser now, and wisdom means adjusting, so you can keep living strong, keep living proud, keep living well. Now that we understand why early morning showers can be risky, let's talk about something even more important, the quiet signs your body gives you before something goes wrong. Most people think accidents come out of nowhere, but in truth, your body is always talking. It whispers before it shouts. The problem is, we've spent so much of our lives pushing through discomfort that we forget how to listen. So today, I want to walk you through the subtle warnings that often come before a fall, a fainting spell, or an episode of weakness in the shower. These are the red flags I wish I had known earlier, because catching them early isn't weakness. It's wisdom, one feeling lightheaded after standing. This one might seem small, but it's not. If you sit up from bed and feel a head rush, a wave of dizziness, that's your body telling you something. It means your blood pressure might be too low. And if that happens at 6 a.m. with hot water pouring over your skin, you're at real risk of blacking out. It's not just a nuisance. It's a warning. Too blurred or tunnel vision. Another quiet signal. You step out of the shower and your vision goes blurry or darkens at the edges. That's a drop in blood flow to the brain. It might last just seconds, but those seconds can change your life. Especially if you're standing on tile, barefoot, wet, and without anything to hold on to. 3. Shaky hands or cold fingers. Ever stepped into the bathroom and noticed your hands were trembling? Or your fingertips were cold even when the rest of you wasn't? That can mean low circulation. The kind that doesn't keep up when your body faces heat, steam, and physical strain. For weak knees or sudden fatigue. This one's tricky because it doesn't always feel dramatic. You might just feel off, like your legs are heavier than usual, like standing for a few minutes makes you want to sit. Don't ignore that. It could mean your heart isn't pumping strong enough to support full body function under stress. And the heat from a shower, that adds stress. 5. Sudden racing heart or chest flutters. This is a big one. If your heart feels like it's skipping, jumping, or pounding hard without reason, pause. It's your body asking you to stop. Step back, sit down, breathe slowly. Because a fast heart rate combined with low blood pressure is a perfect storm. And that's not something you want to discover while standing naked and alone in a slippery space. I say these things not to scare you, but to make you aware. Because awareness is what keeps you independent. Now let's shift to what you can do. Because knowledge means nothing without action. Let me give you the habits that can keep you safe, not just in the bathroom, but in life. 1. Pick the right time to shower. The best time, mid-morning, give your body time to wake up. Eat something first. Hydrate, move a little. Let your blood pressure regulate and your heart find its rhythm. This isn't just advice, it's protection. And I'll tell you from experience, showering after breakfast feels better. 2. Use a shower chair or sit-down bench. I used to think these were only for people who were really old. Then I used one, and I felt steadier, safer, more relaxed. It gave me the freedom to enjoy the warmth without worrying about slipping. 3. Install grab bars and actually use them. These are not just for decoration. Put one by the tub, one by the toilet, one near the towel rack. They make it easier to balance, to step in and out without fear, and they make a world of difference in an emergency. 4. Keep the water warm, not hot. Too much heat expands your blood vessels, lowering blood pressure further. You don't need to shock your system. Aim for comfortable, not scalding. Your skin and your heart will thank you. 5. Never lock the bathroom door if you live alone. This one might save your life. If something happens, someone needs to reach you. Instead, use a simple sign or knock rule if others live with you, but keep it open enough for help to arrive if needed. 6. Keep a phone or alert system nearby. You may never need it, but if you do, you'll be grateful. There are waterproof emergency buttons, wall-mounted phones, even smart watches that detect falls. These are tools of strength, not weakness. Tools that say, I care about myself. I want to keep living well. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you. You're not just watching a video. You're investing in your future. And if you feel stronger, more aware, more capable because of it, please like this video and subscribe to Glowing Age. This community is built on truth, the quiet kind. The kind that saves lives. In the next breath, I'll tell you about the one mindset shift that changed how I see aging, and how that change made me safer than any grab bar or alert button ever could. Because what happens in the mind leads everything else. Let's take a moment to talk about the one thing most people overlook when it comes to safety after 70. It's not the non-slip mat. It's not the water temperature. It's not even the grab bar. It's mindset. Because how you think about aging changes how you age. When I was younger, I thought strength was about pushing through, about never asking for help, about proving that I could do it all on my own, and for a while that worked. But then I got older, And suddenly, things that used to feel easy didn't. I'd stand up and feel dizzy. I'd reach too far and lose my balance. I'd step out of the shower and have to catch myself on the sink. And every time I'd think, come on, get it together. But what I didn't see then, and what I see clearly now, is that being older doesn't mean being weaker. It means being wiser, and wisdom means adjusting. It means doing the smart thing, not the stubborn thing. It means letting go of the need to prove anything to anyone and choosing to care for yourself the way you deserve. Because safety isn't about fear, it's about freedom. When you stop pretending nothing has changed, you gain power. You take control of your routines. You make choices from awareness, not habit. You stop risking everything for the sake of pride. And that, my friend, is where real strength lives. Let me tell you what changed everything for me. I stopped seeing adjustments as signs of decline. Instead, I started seeing them as signs of wisdom. Using a shower chair? Smart. Keeping the door unlocked? Prepared. Showering after breakfast instead of first thing? Respecting your body's rhythm. I used to think asking for help meant weakness. But now I know asking for help means you're still in the game. Still choosing life. Still choosing health. Still choosing to be here with clarity and purpose. When you change your mindset from "I have to do everything the way I always did" to "I want to keep living well for as long as I can," your entire world shifts. You make decisions with love instead of fear. And that love shows up in the way you move, the way you rest, the way you protect yourself. This isn't about wrapping yourself in bubble wrap. It's about choosing safety so you can keep choosing freedom. Because nothing limits you more than a fall that could have been prevented. And nothing liberates you more than feeling confident in your body at any age. So I say this to you now as one older person to another: make peace with change. Make peace with the way your body works now, not as an enemy, but as a partner. It's gotten you this far. Treat it with care, not shame. You're not less of a man or less of a woman for taking precautions. You're more, because you're still here, still learning, still showing others that aging isn't about fading away, it's about rising up with a new kind of strength. A quieter strength, a wiser strength. One that says, I choose life, I choose safety. I choose to shower smart, live smart, and grow older with grace. If that's something you believe in too, if you're ready to keep living with intention and care, then please like this video and subscribe to Glowing Age. Because here we don't just talk about aging, we honor it, we prepare for it, we thrive in it. And we remind each other that aging isn't the end of the road, it's the start of a different kind of freedom. So go on, make the shift. Start listening to your body like it's your oldest, wisest friend, because it is, and it's been waiting for you to listen all along. Let me share something that most people don't realize until it's too late. The little routines we take for granted, the way we start our day, the steps we repeat without thinking. They can either keep us strong or slowly chip away at our safety. And the bathroom is where many of those routines happen. It's where confidence lives, or where it's lost in one wrong step. That's why I want to end with something practical. Something you can do today, right now, to turn your bathroom from a place of quiet danger into a place of confidence and care. These aren't complicated changes. In fact, they're so simple many people overlook them entirely. But I can promise you this: if you take these steps, you'll not only feel safer, you'll carry yourself differently. You'll feel more in control, more grounded, and more at ease in your own home, because that's what this is really about: dignity. So here are 5 small changes that protect your body and protect your peace. 1. Brighten your bathroom. Good lighting matters more than people think. As we age, our depth perception and contrast sensitivity decrease. That means what once looked like a small shadow now looks like solid ground. And that's how slips happen. Install a brighter bulb. Use a motion-activated nightlight if you wake at night. Make sure there's no area where your foot could step into darkness. You don't need fancy lights, you just need to see clearly. 2. Keep a towel within arm's reach before you step in. This one seems obvious, until you're soaking wet, freezing, and reaching for something 5 feet away. Hang your towel where you can grab it without moving your feet, because it's not the water that causes most slips, it's what happens after. Dripping onto tile, twisting to dry off. Reaching too far, plan ahead and stay grounded. 3. Use a handheld shower head. This one changed everything for me. With a handheld sprayer, you stay seated, you stay balanced, and you stay in control. You can rinse your legs without bending. You can pause the water without adjusting the faucet. It's not just convenient, it's smart. And it lets you move at your pace, with your posture, and with your comfort in mind. 4. Lay down a textured mat inside and outside the shower. Smooth surfaces get slippery even if they look clean. I used to think one bath mat was enough. It wasn't. Now I use a textured, rubberized mat inside the shower and a thick, absorbent one just outside. They work together. One keeps your footing while water flows. The other absorbs moisture before your feet ever touch tile. And they both keep you standing tall. 5. Practice a dry run while fully dressed. This might sound silly, but it's one of the smartest things I ever did. Put on comfortable clothes, step into your bathroom. Go through your entire shower routine, from towel grab to step in to sitting to reaching your soap. Notice where you hesitate. Notice what feels like a reach. Notice if you need to turn, stretch, or balance, then adjust accordingly. Because it's not weakness to prepare, it's strength. These little details, they aren't small. They are the difference between fear and freedom, between tension and ease, between a risky routine and a long, peaceful life lived on your terms. I made these changes not because I was afraid of dying, but because I wanted to keep living well, to step into my morning without hesitation, to move through my day with clarity, and that's what I want for you too. If even one of these ideas helps you feel more confident, more capable, more steady, please like this video and subscribe to Glowing Age. Not just for you, but for the next person who sees it and realizes they're not alone. That growing older doesn't mean giving up. It means growing wiser. It means preparing well. And it means taking care of your body with the same love you've shown to others all your life. Because you deserve that. You've earned that. You are not fragile. You are just evolving. And the more you honor that evolution, the longer and the better you will live. So tomorrow morning, take your time. Let the sun come in. Eat something first. And when you step into that shower, let it be a sign, not of risk, but of respect. Because you, my friend, are worth protecting every day. Let me tell you something I wish someone had told me years ago. Living longer isn't just about staying alive. It's about staying connected to your body, to your instincts, to the life that's still waiting for you every morning. You see, the danger in something as simple as a morning shower isn't just physical. It's emotional too. Because what starts as one slip, one scare, one unexpected moment can spiral into something bigger. Fear, avoidance, loss of confidence, withdrawal from daily life. You stop trusting your body, you stop trusting your space. And that quiet fear can eat away at your independence, one routine at a time. That's why this conversation isn't just about grab bars and warm water. It's about choosing to live fully, not fearfully. Let me share a moment from a few years back. There was a man in my community named Reuben, strong as an ox in his youth, built houses with his bare hands, raised a family, drove until he was nearly 90. But after a fall in his shower, just a short slip, nothing broken, he changed. He started skipping his morning routines, started eating less, didn't want to leave the house. His kids tried to encourage him, his friends called, but something inside him had shifted. That moment, that slip, it took something from him that no one could see. Not his strength, not his ability, but his trust. That's why I care so deeply about this. Because when you feel safe in your own home, you show up differently in life. You move through your day with assurance. You do the things you love. You keep saying yes to invitations. You keep showing up not as someone to be taken care of, but as someone still offering care. And that starts in the bathroom. Because if you can master safety there in that small, quiet, slippery space, you can master it anywhere. So let me give you one last practice. Something I do almost every day. I call it the 60-second safety scan. It takes less than a minute, but it gives me clarity for the rest of the day. Step 1, pause before you move. When you wake up, don't rush. Sit on the edge of the bed. Notice how your body feels. Take 3 deep breaths. Step 2, ask yourself one question. Do I feel steady today? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. If the answer is no, that's okay. Adjust, slow down, eat first, walk a little, wait an hour. Step 3, visualize the routine. Before you step into the shower, picture it in your mind. The water, the motion, the drying. If there's any part that feels unsafe, change it now. Move the towel, lower the heat, grab the chair. Step 4, say this out loud. I choose to take care of myself today. It might feel silly, but it's powerful because your words shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes your movements. Step 5. Begin slowly and thank yourself after. When you're done, pause again, breathe, and say, well done. Because you didn't just take a shower. You took a stand for your future. You chose life. I believe every senior has the right to feel safe, to feel strong, to feel like their life is still full of options, not obstacles. And if this video has reminded you of that truth, please like it and subscribe to Glowing Age. Because this isn't just a channel, it's a movement. A quiet, steady voice that says, you're still here, you still matter, and you still have the power to care for yourself. One smart step at a time. So go on, do that scan, make that change, protect your body, honor your wisdom. And let each morning be not a risk, but a reminder that you are still very much alive. Let me close with something I hope stays with you longer than anything else I've said. There is no shame in changing how you care for yourself. No weakness in moving slower. No failure in choosing safety. We've spent our lives being strong, showing up, pushing through. But real strength, the kind that lasts into your 70s, 80s, and beyond, is found in something quieter. Awareness, acceptance, adaptation. It's waking up one day and realizing, I can still live well, I just need to live differently. I remember a woman named Jean. She was 84 when we met. Soft-spoken, sharp as a tack, still wearing red lipstick every morning. She lived alone after her husband passed. But every time I saw her, she was smiling, moving slowly but with purpose. One day, I asked her what her secret was. She said, I stopped expecting my body to be who I was at 50, and I started loving who I am now. That was it. She made peace with change. She didn't shower in the dark. She didn't rush. She didn't apologize for needing support. She honored her pace, and that made her strong. You see, aging isn't a decline, it's a shift. A shift from speed to stillness, from pride to presence, from trying to prove to simply being. You don't owe anyone youth. You don't owe anyone speed. What you owe to yourself is care. And choice. Every safe step you take is a declaration. I'm not done yet. I'm still here. And I still matter. So maybe today you walk a little slower. Maybe you eat before you shower. Maybe you install a grab bar. It might feel like a small thing, but it's not. It's your new strength. Because when you feel safe, you feel free. And when you feel free, you live longer. Not just in years, but in moments that feel clear, grounded, and full of life. That's what I want for you. I want you to feel safe in the morning. I want you to trust your space again. I want you to feel proud of every small decision you make in the name of your well-being. So here's how we end. Wake up tomorrow and ask yourself, what would a wise version of me do today? And then do that. If it means sitting a little longer before getting up, do that. If it means using the chair in the shower, do that. If it means calling your son or daughter and saying, I made a small change and I feel good about it, do that. Because every small shift in your routine is a big gift to your future self. That's how we keep living. Not just with strength, but with peace. If this message has helped you feel seen, respected, or understood in any way, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Glowing Age. This community exists because we believe aging is not a time to fade, but a time to rise, with softness, with wisdom, with power, one quiet step at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are not alone. You are not forgotten, and you are far from done. You're just getting started again in a new way, the safe way, the smart way, the way that honors your life.